Oh.
I thought the DOS job was going to be advertised today.
It is?
Yeah? Really? Where?
Doctors now.
Well, I can't see it.
Have you looked? OK. I sent them the copy. They acknowledged it.
Jane, if it doesn't go in today,
do you think I don't know that?
What's candidates reschedule,
What's
panel
worse is I have told
reschedule.
Rick that the post is being advertised today, so he's not a happy
Yeah, but
bunny.
he knew it was going to happen.
Well, I don't think that makes it any easier for him. Well, I'll get on to doctors now whenever I have a chance.
All right, in the meantime?
In the meantime, I have a delegation from the local health department. Tour of the hospital.
Yeah, usual thing.
Well, no, not exactly. It's been led by Nigel Letterman, who's one of the awkward squad. In fact, you should meet him. He's got issues with director of surgery job.
In what way?
Well, he doesn't see the point. He's been asked to report back.
Yeah, but it won't make a difference, will it?
Well, he doesn't have any authority, but he does have influence. In fact, I could do with some help.
With Letterman?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got a busy schedule today.
Connie, if you were director of surgery, I wouldn't expect to have to twist your arm.
No.
I would have asked Rick, but we took in an RTA at 2 a.m. this morning. He's only just gone home.
Do you know what? It's fine. I'll be happy to be involved.
Right.
What's wrong?
I told you he has issues with the director of surgery job.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's domestic.
Big or small?
That remains to be seen. Okay. Meet and greet time?
No, well, I just wondered, what time do we expect you on tonight? Fine, no, it doesn't matter. I was planning an early night anyway, so you can get yourself a takeaway. John, it's fine. Get the work done. I'll see you when I see you. Mr. Letterman, sorry to be late. Today's proving to be very busy.
I'm sure. Unfortunately, some of us have also got tight schedules we're working to.
Yes, of course. Good morning. I am Jayne Grayson, CEO at Holby City. This is Mrs. Beecham, one of our senior consultant surgeons. I introduce you because I hope you'll be meeting her again later today before you leave. I'm sorry I can't be with you throughout the entire tour, but I promise you will always be in very good hands. But I will be available for any questions you have to ask.
And the same goes for me. My time with you will be limited, but I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about my work that might be of interest to you. I hope to see you later. Thank you.
Right. Shall we? Keller is a general surgical ward. Darwin is for the treatment of heart and lungs. The average length of stay on Keller for a major abdominal procedure is 5 days.
If 5 days is the average, how many patients are being discharged with ongoing treatment?
I don't know the answer to that, but I'll have it for you before the close of play.
Shouldn't you know?
It's a medical matter. I'm not a doctor.
Yes, but as CEO...
You're still experiencing pain?
All the time. Holby is a teaching hospital, and pathology is a crucial part of what we do here. So this is where I hand you over to Dr. Maynard, whose knowledge and experience in this area is extensive.
But if there are questions...
Then Dr. Maynard's more than qualified to answer any questions.
No, I mean questions of procedure, administration. Shouldn't you be on hand?
I am, in effect, but I do have other duties. But, of course, if you have any outstanding questions, bear them in mind and I'll answer them at the end of the day. Over to you, Dr. Maynard.
You have 9 new messages. To listen to your messages, press 7. First new message left at 8:43 a.m.
It's on my list.
You haven't called them yet?
I'm on the case, Connie, for God's sake.
Okay. Is that Letterman making you so crabby, or domestic, or just life in general?
Combination of all three. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I can help you out with Letterman. I'm not sure there's much I can do about the other two.
Thanks, I'll bring them to the ward. If you can find a moment to speak to them later.
Sure. Run of the mill? Domestic, or something bigger?
I'm not sure, to tell the truth. Things have been difficult for some time between us.
What sort of things?
Lots of little things. He's spending more time at the hotel.
Staying at a hotel?
He writes there. Finds it difficult to work at home.
Right, so, working.
But late. Sometimes he doesn't get home till after dinner, like tonight, for example.
Well, he's obviously working hard.
Yeah, that's what he says.
You think he's having an affair? Don't have any evidence, do you?
He's been very distant. It's like he's elsewhere.
Well, that's the book.
Yeah.
Not much to go on, though, is it?
Not really. Hasn't stopped me checking the call history on his mobile.
And?
He'd wiped it.
Well, it was, full, perhaps.
Maybe he does it every day, just in case, wouldn't you?
Me?
If you were having an affair.
You know, come on, Jane. You're basing this on his call history and a couple of late nights.
It's not just that. I know I don't have any hard evidence, but I've had a nasty feeling for some time, and feelings shouldn't be ignored, should they?
Why don't you ask him?
If he's having an affair?
Yeah.
He'll lie.
Would he?
Wouldn't you?
You know, there's one theory that, sometimes it's, best not to know.
Yeah, well, I've heard that theory. It might be right for some people, but not for me.
Well, maybe it is because of what happened to Christian. I mean, his son almost died. You know, he wasn't there for him, and it can't have been easy.
Doesn't feel like that.
No? How does it feel?
As if he were cheating on me, that's how it feels.
So what will you do?
Not sure. Play a waiting game, perhaps.
Meaning?
These things always come out in the end, don't they? A careless remark that can't be explained. It's just a matter of time.
Sorry. Okay, can I,
Sure.
Connie Beecham. Okay, when will it arrive? I'm on my way. All right, thanks. My transplant patient's heart's on its way. You know, could all be nothing.
Sure. Oh, hi. I wanted you to see this. I know it doesn't have quite the circulation as doctors now, but there it is, officially posted. So you can formally apply online or whatever.
Great.
I have to go and meet the delegation now. You are going to put in an appearance.
Now? Well, I've got a heart on ice that's about to arrive. But, of course. How's it going? Have they mentioned anything about this?
Yeah, well, Letterman's raised it as an issue, but he can't veto it. But he could send a memo to the board expressing his views.
Right. Okay.
Connie, about John. It's between the two of us, okay?
Of course.
Frankly, I question the whole business of director of surgery. This hospital has a number of highly qualified surgeons.
I couldn't agree more.
Why not spread the workload? Mrs. Beecham?
Well, I've applied for the job myself, so I'm slightly biased. And, well, it's a good question, and I think I have a good answer for you. But at the moment, I'm needed in theatre, so maybe we could talk about this later. Okay.
Do you consider Mrs. Beecham a good candidate?
I have a high regard for Mrs. Beecham. We've always worked well together.
Considerable advantage, obviously.
Perhaps you'd like to look in on Mrs. Beecham's next operation? It's a heart.
Heart transplant, yeah.
How exciting. Yes, yes, I'd like that very much.
Good. Good. I'll see you later.
Director of surgery. The point I was making earlier had a good deal to do with the present incumbent.
Mr. Griffin has done an outstanding job.
Some say that. Others think his policies have been somewhat controversial. Zero tolerance, for example.
Mr. Letterman, this is a well-run teaching hospital, staffed by individuals whose dedication and commitment are second to none.
Out of the way. Move. Come on. Out of the way. Look, out of the way.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Bad idea to ignore a head injury. Perhaps ED should have a look, just in case.
There's no need, really.
That's the aorta. Now the pulmonary artery. Leaving it suitably long. Leaving a nice cuff. Right. Let's remove the heart. Right. Get that off to homograph lab, please.
I never really understood why I didn't feel so good, but I miss the way you lied. I've always been up and down, never wanted to hit the ground, but I miss the way you lie.
Right, that's the left atrium, superior inferior vena cava connected. We now have to consider the aorta. Once we've done that and connected that, we can remove the clamp. Right, 3 oponium, please. Any time today would be good.
Are you okay, Connie?
Fine. Fine, sorry.
I can take over if you like.
No, it's all right.
Good.
Wonderful.
What's happened?
The retrieval team didn't do the best job. The pulmonary artery is divided short.
You didn't notice that before?
Well, I did notice it was short. I didn't think it was a problem.
Really? Why not?
Right, we're going to have to improvise. We need to stitch a graft.
Take a pulmonary vein from his own heart.
Yeah, what else? Right, check whether the heart's gone to the homograph lab. We need it back now.
He's doing fine. There's no hurry.
Pick up the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just watched Mrs. Beecham at work in the theatre, and if you have any questions, I'm sure she'll do her best to answer them for you.
You improvised by taking a piece of the old diseased heart.
Yeah, well, sometimes operations don't go as planned. You know, you have to make it up as you go along.
Improvisation. It's why some people say that we should think of surgery as an art. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Michelangelo, who's he? It's very nice talking to you, but I really...
Of course.
Okay.
By the way, what you said about the director of surgery earlier, I do see your point.
Well, thank you for being so open-minded about it.
Connie?
Sorry, Jane, I'm not feeling too good. I'm going to have to go.
What is it?
Headache, you know, it's just been getting worse all day.
Of course, go. I noticed you sweet-talking Letterman. Good job.
Well, I think he was sweet-talking me.
And thank you for earlier. I needed someone to sound off to. You know, you've made a great impression here. Letterman now thinks the DOS job's a good idea.
Good.
As long as it goes to you.